This is Maury of Yasharal. It's time to renew your mind. The stages of revision. You have to wipe all Christian doctrine out of your head. But there's some things that happens to our people. They go into cognitive dissonance. Look, denial. Why? Because we told them there is no human blood sacrifice in this book. What do they say? Well, Jesus' blood that he shed on the cross paid for our sins. No such thing. He offered himself up once to go into the heavens in the tabernacle not made with hands, to sprinkle the blood with his finger 7 times before the mercy seat and 7 times on the mercy seat. Some of them get angry. They're ready to kill you. They start cursing. They get on the comment board. They start typing. They receive the spirit of disobedience. Then there's some who start bargaining. Well, let's agree to disagree. No, I'm not agreeing with you on anything. You're not coming from the book. You're coming from the doctrines of men. Then some go into depression. They start to lose their mind. But 1 out of 100,000 will accept the truth and follow through. Let's begin. Matat Yahu. You would say Matthew chapter 5, 1-5. 1. And seeing the multitudes, he, who is he, Yahushua HaMashiach, went up into the mountain, and when he had sat down, his disciples came unto him. 2. And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. 4. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Some of us understand this one. 5. Blessed are the meek. What does meek mean? Blessed are the submissive. Submissive to what? The laws, statutes, judgments, commandments. For they shall inherit the earth. 6. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness. Righteousness? Righteous means keeping divine law. Righteousness is one who practices divine law. For they shall be filled. Filled with what? The Ruah. 7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Remember the prayer. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. The mercy that you show is the mercy that you will receive. 8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Aliyam. 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Aliyam. 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Are you being persecuted? Are you working? Are you out there on the battlefield? Well, look what comes for those who are out there on the battlefield daily. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. 11. Blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you. This is a person who's blessed. And shall say all manner of evil against you falsely. Can't be true. For my sake, you're speaking on his behalf. You told them there is no human blood sacrifice for the atonement of sins. And then they come back with Christian doctrine and said, Jesus Christ shed his blood on the cross, and his blood that he shed on the cross atoned for my sins. It is a lie from the pits of hell. 12. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. Did you hear that? If you're not reviled, persecuted, and men saying all kinds of evil against you falsely, how do you get this reward? For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Why do you think that you're not going to be persecuted? We're in a battle. You shoot, they shoot. 13. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its flavor, how then shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing. Some of us are just good for nothing, sitting back, doing nothing. You have to get out there. You have to join the battle. But to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men. Why? Because you got blood on your hands. You didn't try to save your brothers. 14. You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it gives light unto all that are in the house. What is he saying here? You received this esoteric knowledge, the knowledge that would bring life to your brothers and sisters. But you're hiding this knowledge in your heart. You're doing nothing with it. 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works, your works of the law. For faith without works are dead, and glorify your Father, which is in heaven. 17. Don't you think? Don't put it in your mind. Do not let them deceive you, that I have come to destroy the law. He was way ahead of his time, wasn't he? The Gentiles, the white man, today created a doctrine that their Jesus Christ abolished the law on the tree. Or the prophets. Why did he say the prophets? All of the prophets said the same thing. You have to return to the law. The law is just, it's good, and it's holy. Return to the old way, which is the good way, that you may find rest for your souls. I didn't come to destroy the law, but to fulfill it. How is he going to do that? He gave himself up once to go into the heavens, into the tabernacle not made with hands, so that the sacrifices could continue, to sprinkle the blood before the mercy seat 7 times with his finger, to sprinkle the blood on the mercy seat 7 times with his finger. When he who is seated upon the throne sees the rites carried out according to the law, he will have mercy on you. That is his position. 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. Here's the question. Has heaven and earth passed away? Not one jot, one comma, or tittle, one dot, shall in no wise, no way, pass from the law till all be fulfilled. The Gentiles said all was fulfilled. How empty they are. How foolish a people they are. Yahushua HaMashiach has not come back in the clouds with power and great glory, and gathered his people, brought him into the promised land for judgment. He didn't separate the rebels from the righteous. He hasn't destroyed Edom, our number one enemy. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that which follows. He hasn't taken Satan, God for all, in chains and thrown him into the bottomless pit. He hasn't ruled the earth for 1,000 years with an iron rod. Gog and Magog has not come against us yet. Then the tabernacle, the great city, the new Yarushalayim, has not come down from the heavens. So if anyone tells you that all has been fulfilled, they are a liar, and the truth is not in them, nor do they read the text. 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least of these commandments, fringes, or cutting beards, and then go around and teach men to do the same, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. None of those things will lead to death. But whosoever shall do them and teach them, hold it 1 second. You have to do it. Then after you do it, you have to teach it. The same, that man shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. You're slacking on your work? Step up your game. You're looking for greatness. You want to be exalted. You have to do it and teach it. 20. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness, your practice of divine law, shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees. We have the scribes and the Pharisees with us today. They are on display. They have those purple robes. They go marching up and down the streets to be seen by men. They are hypocrites. They say one thing and they do the other. They refuse to call on the name above all names. They make engraven images of a black Christ. They're taking the name of Yahuwah in vain. They're having their Shabbats on the Roman calendar. The same people who murdered the Messiah, they're keeping their Sabbaths. You shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Now go into your depression. Shalom.